I want to be a writer someday. Well, I want to be a lot of things someday, but a writer is one of them. And I want to be able to stake my livelihood on it in the future. But sometimes it feels like no matter how much effort I put in, no matter how hard I try, I'm getting nowhere. It almost feels like I'm stuck in perpetual adolescence, when the future seemed infinite with possibilities and becoming a writer was just within reach. But if I want to be a writer, I realize that I have to grow up and own my responsibilities. It feels like I'm getting choked by time, while everyone around me is progressing, getting full-time jobs, pursuing their careers, doing something with themselves. I'm writing. It feels like I'm getting left behind, and that sucks. I don't want to fall behind. Who wants that? That sort of feeling gives me insane anxiety. Maybe that's why I started making YouTube videos. At least that way it feels like I'm doing something with my time. I'm sure I'm not the only one that has this feeling. In fact, I know it, because I discovered Khai dreams. His songs, at least the ones I listen to, are about unrequited love and the sorrow of loss. And more importantly to his video, they are about the anxiety of growing up. Living up to your own expectations and the expectations of others. This isn't to say that you should try and please everyone. You shouldn't try and live up to everyone's expectations. But when they align so closely to yours, then I think those expectations are worth considering. Which is why from the very first line, 9 PM on a Sunday struck me with relatability.
Don't wanna disappoint the people that believe in me the most, but I'm losing track of everything, there's so much left to go, just need a little bit of...
There are people that believe in me, that want me to succeed and want to see me become a writer. And I want to make them proud. I really do. But it feels like I only have so much time left and so many opportunities before I have to let this all go and look into something more traditional, more stable. And when I do, if I do, if I haven't put in all my effort and tried my hardest, I won't just be disappointing myself, but all those people who believed in me the most. Maybe I'm being too harsh on myself, but just listening to 9 PM on a Sunday and knowing that someone else out there is feeling something similar to me is enough to take off some of the pressure. The rest of the song is wholly relatable too, but there's another line that really stands out to me.
That I don't know, they seem to govern all my actions, never satisfied with settling, perfecting, never practicing. The worst part is I feel that I am running out of time.
Settling isn't good enough. Everything I write, every video I make, and everything I put out for an audience has to be the best quality it can be given my skills at the time. How else am I going to improve otherwise? But improving also means practicing. Alright, let's put this age-old question to rest. Is it an S or is it a C? But improving also means practicing. But there's no time for practice, and everything needs to be perfect. But how can things be perfect without practice? It's a paradox caused by the feeling of being choked by time, and I'm certain most people have had that feeling. Which is why when I heard Lost in You, it reminded me that the anxiety of growing up isn't unique to me.
I used to hate the serious, I used to be so silly, but I'm not a kid no more, no, I'm not a kid. But I guess it's what we always said. Yeah, I guess it's what we always said. Hey.
It just comes in different forms for different people, and in one way or another, we overcome it. Or at the very least, we learn to cope with this anxiety of growing up. At least I hope that's the case. The way he says, I'm not a kid, but I guess that's what we always said. As if he himself doesn't even believe in the mantra. A subtle denial of adulthood that's all too common. But what else can we do besides move forward and own our responsibilities? Beyond the lyrics, these songs wouldn't be as poignant without the music. Khai Dreams sucks you into a world of mellow, as the music fits in perfectly with the lyrics. It's somber without being bleak, hopeful without being unrealistic. Listening to Khai Dreams won't cure your anxiety, but it'll definitely help. There are plenty of other songs I could talk about. Ultimately, Through and Through, Spacey, and that's just to name a few. And there are also a few other artists I could talk about that fall into the same category of relatability. Biskwiq, Forrest, Atwood, but I'll let you discover them for yourself. It'll be more fun that way. Links to the songs I talked about and their lyrics will be in the description. If you have a similar anxiety of growing up, feel free to share in the comments. Like I said, it just comes in different forms for different people. So I realized something as I was writing the description for this video, and that's that Khai Dreams is spelled with a lowercase k and a lowercase d. Usually I'm pretty big on the details, so this just makes me upset because I just spelled Khai Dreams with a capital K and a capital D. Yeah, kind of